drink some wine, hopefully have some cats. So I lost my job about 2 weeks ago, and I was joking with my husband that I have a lot of two things in this house, cats and wine, and should make a YouTube video reviewing all the wine in my house and then having my cats come on, because usually cats are little jerks who interrupt everything. And he went and had an intro made and a song, so here we are talking about wine and cats. I'm going to go through the wine in my house first and talk about that, review all of that, and then talk about my cats, maybe some other things. This is a Lazy Ballerina winery. It is a cranberry fruit wine, 12% alcohol by volume. A lot of the wine we're going to cover is Cooper's Hawk. I had a membership, 3 bottles of wine a month. I don't drink 3 bottles of wine a month. I mean, I might now, I'm not employed. I didn't when I was employed, so here we are. Gonna talk about the wine, smell the wine, drink the wine, maybe have some cats, talk about anything else. Have to smell it, it smells great. I just opened it, kind of poured it in here. I'm not gonna have you watch me open wine on camera. I have a little electric one. Still, it's not a sexy thing. It was chilled, it's in my mini fridge, it's about 45 degrees. So, hi baby, I have a Tyrion, I might have a cat. Cranberry says, twirl into cranberry bliss. Crafted with all Michigan cranberries, this wine will tease your taste buds with subtle sweet and tart notes that will keep you on your toes. About the winery. Owners Lauren and Melanie grew up in the small town of Coloma, Michigan, in the heart of the Lake Michigan Shore Wine Trail. Our grandmother sparked our interest and taste for wine at a very young age when she fed us small sips of her homemade Niagara and Concord wines made from the grapes grown on the family farm. As we grew older, we became avid wine drinkers and aficionados while working together in the Michigan wine industry. Our family invites you to let us take you for a spin at the Lazy Ballerina Winery in honor of Grandma Nita. Cheers! And it also says that Lazy Ballerina is a term used in viticulture. It refers to the trellis that a wine grapevine is grown on. And if you can see the bottle, it's a very beautiful label of a ballerina and a wine. So, Lazy Ballerina Winery is in St. Joseph, Michigan, right there on Lake Michigan. It's a very beautiful tourist town. It's wonderful. I saw on Yelp today that they may be closed. I was there about a year ago. This wine's about a year old, so I don't know if they're still open. I'll have to give them a call and see. I did not do my research first, so let's give it a sip. It smells very fruity, a little bit like you opened a bottle of cranberry juice and poured it in a glass. It does smell a little more floral than I think a glass of cranberry juice would smell. It is like drinking cranberry juice. But better. It's got that tartness, the little bit of bitter sweetness that's on your tongue. I think it is a little more fruity than maybe a glass of cranberry juice would be, which I'm not sure how that happens, but here we are. But it's delicious. It's chilled. So I think it's a great wine to drink in the summer on a patio. It's March in Michigan. It's not quite summer patio weather yet, although today is a very nice day. I'm from Texas originally. I've only been in Michigan about 3 years. So I would say that if you're in Texas, a wine like this is a year-round wine because it is usually warm year-round. That is a very good wine. Yes, I do like it. I regret having waited a year to open it now. But hey, you guys benefit from it. I really thought I'd have a cat by now. I usually can't go more than 2 or 3 minutes sitting still without having one of them on me. I have 2 cats currently. I have a 7-year-old Duluth Tortie named Sansa. She is spicy. She's a grouchy middle-aged cat who does not like having a new kitten in the house. Tyrion is the new kitten. He is a tabby, supposed to be a dwarf cat, which is why we named him Tyrion. He does have short little legs. Big personality. You wouldn't know he was a dwarf by his attitude. He is adorable. You'll probably see more pictures of him. He's in the intro. He's the one with the white feet and the white little tail. He's so cute. She does not like having a kitten in the house. He's a baby. He wants to play all the time. My hand looks like I came through a rose bush or dragged it through a rose bush. He has no mean bone in his body. He just wants to play, have fun. He's adorable. He's helping me through being unemployed for the first time in a long time. But he did get along with my other cat. Her name was Chai. I had her for over 15 years. She was a Siamese mix, and she was the sweetest cat. We lost her about a month ago. It's still kind of sad. She was my baby. And Tyrion loved playing with her. She was a grouchy old lady, but he would get her running up and down the stairs and just playing. And I think she really enjoyed her last couple of months with him in the house. Like I said, I'm surprised I don't have Tyrion. I had an interview yesterday, and while I'm on the phone trying to keep the smile in my voice and answering all these questions, he was biting my pen, stealing my pen from my fingers, biting my notepad, stealing the straw out of my drink, and then biting my ankle because I had the audacity to twitch my toes just a tiny bit, all while I was in an interview. And then 5 minutes later, when I hang up the phone, he's sleeping here. This is why I'm filming here. This is his usual spot. This is the bird window, so they can play and watch the birds. No cats. That figures. Cats have no care for YouTube. So, anybody who has any long-haired boy cats, I have a question. This is my first one. Do they poop everywhere? Really? Is that how they do things? Or is this my cat just special? I have given this cat, in the 4 months that I've owned him, more baths than I gave Chai in the 15 years that I had her. The good thing is he's pretty good about baths. Doesn't attack, doesn't cry, just tries to escape a little bit, but not maliciously. And he's gotten very good about me wiping his butt with wipes. He hears me open the little dog wipe container and comes running and presents his butt. Like, hey mom, I'm here, wipe me down. So we do. That's the one thing I will say for him. He's pretty good about letting me wipe his butt. One other thing I have, since I have no cats, which is a big mystery, is I was in leadership. I'm still in leadership. I love helping first time and middle managers grow and develop more. It's funny how there's a lot of books on becoming a first-time leader or becoming a CEO, but there's not a lot that I see on what to do now that you're a middle manager. And that's where you might spend most of your career, in the middle. So this might not be a great Venn diagram of where my audience might be, wine drinkers and cats plus leadership, but I have time and we're going to talk. So this is a book I love. It's called Our Iceberg is Melting by John Cotter. And it's a story about penguins whose iceberg is melting and how they kind of work through that as a community and move on. And it runs through Cotter's change management plan, developing your sense of urgency, which is Our Iceberg is Melting, forming a guiding coalition of people who are going to help you through it, and then the process of working through making decisions and communicating and celebrating small wins, victories, and how you go through the change management process. And my usual plan for this book is to have people involved in a change read it. It's a short book. If you want to do the audiobook, it's great. It's a short audiobook, and the voice actor is amazing. They do voices for all of the penguins, so it's actually a fun read and fun book to listen to. And then once you have people read it, you talk about change, and it kind of opens up their mindset to what some of their barriers to change are. So, not a sponsor. No one's a sponsor of this, but just wanted to share that because I think it's great. I hope I was going to have a cat because he ran towards me and then his sister ambushed him, and I'm just here watching the antics of my cats playing and ignoring me while I drink wine, which might be my new normal. So that's it from Wine and Cats. If you have any questions or you want to talk about cats, let me know. Thank you.